Don't be over, don't be over, don't be over, don't be over. Let's go! Day 2!
Up and out of troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your second day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Well, it's your second day, but technically your first morning, so let's start it off on the right foot! I've prepared a fabulous breakfast banquet to give you plenty of energy and bloodlust for the day ahead! Everyone, make your way to the cafeteria, on the double!
Was that some kind of wake-up call? What a depressing way to start the day. I didn't like the sound of that give you plenty of bloodlust stuff either. He hasn't laced our food with something to make us more aggressive. I guess I should head to the cafeteria. I don't want any trouble. What if I want trouble, Takumi? Did you ever think of that? Why I keep forgetting it's JKLI to do cursor movement. It's very odd. Why do we always want to jump on beds? It has that pull that I can't fight off. I think that's just you, bud. This monitor informs if enemy attacks. There's no attack happening right now, though. And that's all I can look at. There it is again. A totally open, unobstructed sky. I still can't get used to it. Every time I look up, it's like a reminder of how bizarre this whole thing is. Seeing the sky gives me this weird, uneasy feeling. Like I could get sucked up into it and keep falling forever. My wife has that fear, kind of. Not fear, like, I don't know. I'm not going to speak for her, but... If I stay here for long enough, will staring up into infinite space like this start to feel normal? No, there's no way I can get used to something so unnatural. I'd rather go back to my nice, safe life in the residential complex. So, he says go to the cafeteria. Can I can't go to anybody's rooms or knock on anybody's doors, apparently. It will let me go to the other side of the roof, though, so that's cool. And we've got some blank rooms. Plus Shoma, and then the twins. I pressed the wrong button. I was like, why am I not going? The answer would be because I pressed the wrong button. Meow. Meow. Oh, hey, Sire.
Yeah?
I know you must be excited about getting to live in an awesome school like this, but don't let your guard down. The invaders are still out there. You soldiers are basically immortal, though, so you've got nothing to fear from them.
Hey!
Right, immortal. What exactly do you mean by that, though? I told you before, didn't I? It's all thanks to our friend, Hemo Anima. No matter how serious your injuries are, it'll fix you up good as new.
Oh.
Of course, you still have to deal with the pain of fatal injuries, so don't get too complacent.
Aha!
I don't want you getting sloppy out on the battlefield. You gotta fight like your life depends on it, every time. This is so crazy. I can barely believe all this is really happening. It's not. You'll wake up from your dream eventually. Whee! Anybody else standing around to talk to? Nope. Oh, have a good night, Rikia. Thanks for hanging out. All right, everybody. Dig right in and get yourself all fueled up. Didn't you hear me? I said dig in. It's no time to worry about proper table manners.
Dig into what? Half of us are stuck with dry bread again.
Personally, I'm grateful we have anything to eat at all. We've had days in the TRC when we had to make do with much less than this. Brother dearest, please. I don't want to think about that. Let me guess. If we want anything more substantial, we'll have to agree to fight. In that case, I'll stick with the dry bread. Boring, plain, flavorless dry bread. Suit yourselves. There's one more thing I need from you. I had planned to do this on the day you transferred in, but I had to push it back because of the enemy attack. What is it this time?
Aha!
I want you to take a tour of the Last Defense Academy campus. You're going to be living here, so you might as well get to know the place. There are a ton of rooms and facilities you haven't seen yet. Sounds like fun. You got any rooms where the door locks behind you and you have to solve obscure logic puzzles to get out? That's a reference to Zero Escape Trilogy. If there are, you can go in on your own.
Oh.
This is no ordinary school, you know. You're bound to find something to surprise you.
Hey.
So once you finish your breakfast, put on your walking boots and go explore your new home. I feel like we're playing right into Cire's hands, but we should probably try to get a better idea of what kind of place this is. We might even turn up some clues about what that special something we're protecting is. No time like the present. Let's take a look around. Oh, everybody left. Okay, bye. Are these just gonna say the same thing again? Takamaru called dibs on the pudding in the fridge by sticking a note with his name on it. I guess you have to do this for communal living. Communal, whatever. How many colors are there in... How many colors are there in all? Maybe I can pass the time by counting them. That would take a long time. Fishies, oh, they're so cute. It makes any food you want. I wish we had one of these back in my school. I wish we had one of these in my school back home. Wow, I can read. How do I leave? Oh, I can go to the boys' bathroom. Why am I even looking at this thing? I don't know, because I want to investigate. Oh, hey, Shoma. Yes? Is something wrong? Oh, I'm in your way, aren't I? I'm sorry. I should know better than to take up valuable breathing space. It's fine, Shoma. You're not in the way. I just wanted to talk to you. I'm warning you, talking to a feeble-minded dweeb like me will only leave you worn out and frustrated. Not to mention how your reputation will suffer from being seen with me. Unpopularity as profound as mine might be contagious, you know. You're really better off ignoring me like everyone else. Don't think of me as a person. Think of me as a pile of garbage that randomly makes noises every now and then. I kind of spaced out partway through what he was saying. I think it boiled down to don't talk to me, though. Oh, now he's just gonna believe all the things he said about himself, though. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What the? Oh, it's you, Darmy. What are you doing alone in the dark here? Aren't the lights working?
Looks like they're not, but it's cool. I actually prefer it this way. The real world is a little too bright for me. Hard, bright, and violent. Sometimes just getting through it is a real drain.
I don't know about that. For me, spending all day in this kind of darkness would probably be much worse. Oh, that's it? Okay. It's really starting to sink in. Being made immortal is such a tragic fate. Dying to bring everyone together. Dying to provide a moment of gratuitous gore. Dying to finally be free of the pain. All those options have been taken away from me. Sheesh, what gives? If whoever's behind this was gonna kidnap us anyway, forcing us to a killing game is the least they could do. So these are where she resurrected, probably. Sure is a lot of fancy equipment in here. I wonder what it all does.
Oh, I've seen these in movies and stuff. You climb inside the pod, fire it up, and your consciousness is transported into another world.
Like virtual reality?
They are so advanced.
You get to leave your old life behind and live in a world totally tailored to your whims. I wish I had one of these at home. That sounds a little too good to be true.
Looks like this one's broken though, just like me. I've tried every button and switch I could find, but it won't turn on.
Is it okay for us to be touching stuff without really knowing what it does? Oh my.
Of course not. I just told you the damn thing's broken, didn't I?
Whoa, why is she so angry all of a sudden?
Unless I can get Cire to fix this, escaping into a perfect fantasy world is going to be just that, a fantasy.
Now she's crying? I can't keep up with this girl's mood swings. More importantly, is this machine really broken? I can't tell myself. Guess I'll take Darmi's word for it. Or Darumi, however you say it. Anyway, I guess I explored this, so bye. Already talked to Shoma. Can't go there. Stairs. Classroom. Is this where we... This is where we started. What does this number indicate? keep pressing the wrong dang buttons or keys on my keyboard, I guess. Already saw that one. Monitors are everywhere, and I can leave. Different boys' bathroom. Which, you know, must have a lot of times on my hand checking out something like this. Well, yes, we have a lot of time on our hands. Ah, Takumi. Came to check out this area too.
Huh?
Yeah, what is it? Some kind of entrance hall?
Huh.
Entrance and exit. Of course, even if we left the school from here, we'd still have to contend with the wall of flames. Oh my. You're welcome to leave the school building at your own discretion, but there's no real point in doing so. Ah, where did you come from? As your commanding officer, it's my duty to offer guidance and support wherever and whenever you need it. I can appear anywhere on the school grounds.
No.
Anyhow, even if you make it past the flames, there's just a whole lot of nothing on the other side.
Hey.
But if you feel like a change of scenery, be my guest. He's gone. How does he move so fast? Don't worry about him. I found something much more interesting. Interesting how? Those machines over there. Go take a look at them. In a moment. Takumi, or Eito, I'm Takumi. Fucking idiot. Shoe lockers. A manual? Some kind of reference material. I don't think I need to look at this right now. I disagree, but okay. What's so interesting about these? What are they even for? It seems they're a special model of fire extinguishers.
Huh?
Fire extinguishers? Oh,
Aha.
that's right. I put them here so you can use them to go exploring.
Yeah.
You again? Would you mind telling Takumi what you told me? No sooner said than done. During your stay here, there may be times when you want to wander off school grounds and explore the surrounding area. That's where these fire extinguishers come in. With a little help from your hemo anima, you can use these to temporarily put a hole in the wall and open a way forward. Whoa, wait a minute. You're saying we'd actually put out the undying flames? There's nothing stopping us from using these and just getting out of here? Yeah, your pal Aotsuki had the same idea, but there's nothing but ruins out there. Just ruins? You might find useful bits and pieces among the rubble, or maybe even some items you can still use in the old towns. That's if the invaders don't get you first. There's invaders out there? Oh sure, the place is crawling with them. The wall of fire is there to keep them out, remember? Not only that, but you can't be revived if you die outside school grounds. It's a dangerous business going out the door and into the unknown. And we're a long, long way from the Tokyo residential complex here. You'd never make it on foot, so don't even think about it. So much for that idea. Coming up with plans to escape will only lead you to despair. I'm sure you can find a much more productive use of your time. Like focusing on protecting the school, and by extension humanity, for the next 99 days, and ensuring a peaceful, harmonious future. You all want the story to have a happy ending, don't you? There he goes. So beyond the wall is just ruins. At least we have hope now. There's a way to get past the flames. There's a way for us to get home. Huh? Weren't you listening just now? Siri said we're too far away from the complex to make it on our own. I wouldn't put too much stock in anything he says. In fact, isn't it a little suspicious he went out of his way to let us know that? There must be some way to get back to the TRC. He's just hiding it from us. Personally, I think the truth is the exact opposite of what he said. The best use of our time isn't following his orders, but finding a way home. I refuse to believe the future of humanity could possibly depend on us. We'll get out of this somehow. That's the idea I'm putting my faith in. Sounds like Eito's determined to defy Sirei to the very end. To be honest, I can't say for sure that he's making the wrong choice. That's what makes this so hard. Am I gonna have to choose between them? There's still so much we don't understand. Take this school, for instance. Why is it so different from a regular school? Why make it a school in the first place? It seems unnatural. Yeah, I know what you mean. All these questions still unanswered. There's no way I can follow Sirei's orders. I'm not necessarily saying I'd join the fight if he did tell us everything, either. For all we know, he could just feed us more lies. Whatever it takes, I swear I'll find a way out. And not just for me. I'll get us all out of here. It'd be great if we could find an escape route, but where would we even start looking? And supposing we could, would running from this fight be the right thing to do? I don't know, man. Is it actually gonna let me, like, go? These fire extinguishers harness our hemoanima to put out the undying flames for a little while. We're supposed to use them when we want to explore the surrounding area. But according to Sire, there's nothing but ruins out there. We might be able to find some useful items and materials, but we still have to worry about being attacked by invaders. We can't be revived if we die outside school grounds, so we probably shouldn't go outside without being fully prepared. Alright, this is where I started, so upstairs I go. Oh, hey, you guys. Hello again, Mr. Sumino. Do you have a moment? Sure, what's up? I'm sure you'll think this is a stupid question, but you're from the Tokyo residential complex too, aren't you? Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah!
Of course. Yeah! Of course, it's the same for everyone else. Until a few days ago, we were all living there. But isn't it strange none of us have ever met before? Apart from me and my dear brother.
Huh?
I don't know, it seems natural enough to me. I mean, the complex is a big place. I see. It doesn't bother you at all. What's all that about? Those two just keep getting weirder. No, I kind of agree with them there. I had the same thought, but we'll check another bathroom and Takumi will just comment on how weird I am. Training room. An arcade? Not really what I was expecting. This room. It said training room on the door, but it's more like a video game arcade. How are we supposed to train in here? Game console chassis. Really use this for combat training? It looks more like something out of a video game arcade. Another manual. This explains how the machines in the training room work. Did Takemaru even read this? I don't know, I haven't talked to him yet. Hey, Takumi. You've been checking out this place too, right? Yeah, a little. The more I see of it, the less I like it. Who's in charge of the decor here? There ain't a shred of class in the whole damn school. Where's the leopard print sofas, the hot pink drapes, the gilded doorknobs? Is that so much to ask? Is that his idea of class? Yeah, what? Upgrade class weapon. Looks like something from an old video game arcade. How are we supposed to train with this? VR training machine. All these machines just look like arcade games to me. Oh my. Remarkable, sir. You picked out the best one in the house. You clearly have impeccable taste. Stop jumping out at me like that. This is the Academy state-of-the-art VR training machine. I mean, using your actual muscles and getting all sweaty is just so last century, am I right? That's why we developed these machines to help you hone your skills using just your neural impulses and our cutting-edge technology. I don't get it. Playing a game really help us? Your hemoanima gets stronger the more you use it. Just like your muscles, your brain, and your baloney pony. You should consider dropping by to train when you're off duty. You can even get some friends together for a group session.
Hey!
Just keep it in your pants when there's ladies present, okay?
Hey!
What's in my pants is none of your business, you little pervert. There he goes. VR training. Gotta admit, I am kind of curious about it. Maybe I'll give it a try later. I think that's it for this area, so goodbye. Wait. Oh, it's just the monitor. It's not gonna be anything new. But I saw that as I was leaving, the top left search icon thing, and I was like, oh! Another classroom? Okay, nothing new there. There's nothing on the third floor, or the second floor to search left on my checklist of questy stuff. But, what? I want to make sure I don't miss any of the other students, like those two. Anyway, that was the second floor, on to the third floor. Another bathroom where he's just gonna say the same 5 different dialogues or whatever. defense room door. Oh, this is where we were before, right? No, never mind. What in the... A surprisingly stately door stood in the middle of an otherwise nonsensical-looking space, defiantly blocking the way forward. The hallways and classrooms at the school were all pretty strange, but this put them all to shame. It wasn't so much the door itself that was out of place, but what was in front of it. You know, probably the water fire. This door looks pretty solid. More importantly, that weird fire in front of it. There are undying flames. I thought so, but why are they here inside the school? To stop anyone from opening this door, I imagine. If it's that important, then... Yes, whatever's behind this door is the thing we're fighting to protect from the invaders. Right behind this door is something that could wipe out humanity in the wrong hands. Wonder what it is. Do you think we'll ever find out? We could try breaking down the door ourselves, but that may prove difficult. Convincing the others to join the fight so Sire will tell us the truth seems like a more efficient choice to me. I don't think convincing them will be that easy. This kind of a decision is something they have to come to on their own. You're still thinking like a civilian. You need to toughen up, or we'll end up in the worst possible scenario. What do you mean? Let's just say it's in everyone's best interest to get the others onto the battlefield with the rest of us. By any means necessary. It sounds like she has something in mind already. She wouldn't force them to fight against their will, would she? We may not have known each other very long, but I can definitely imagine Hiriko taking a hardline approach with anyone who refuses to do as she says. There's something about her that radiates authority, leaving no room for argument. Tell me, what was it that made you decide to fight after all? Well, once Sire started talking about people we care about being in danger, it didn't feel like I had much of a choice. So you did it to protect those close to you. How very normal. Normal? Yeah, I guess so. How about you, Hiriko? We're not talking about me here. But it was okay for her to ask me? Maybe I should try a different approach. Then, can you tell me how you got so strong? You're clearly on a whole different level compared to the rest of us. It's nothing so remarkable, really. With things as they are now, I'd prefer not to talk about it. What do you mean with things as they are now? I said I don't want to talk about it. She shut me down again. It's hard work getting anything out of this girl. I probably shouldn't press her any further. I definitely don't want to end up on her bad side. Gah! I thought we were done talking. Please don't waste my time. Sorry. This door looks pretty solid. Yeah. And let me zoom to the left, move to the right. I don't know why I said zoom. That's not what I did at all. What? Does this skip to the other side? What? What? I'm a little confused about this. Oh, I entered the hallway, and that was the hallway, and it spits me back out here. Okay. I still don't know why that's necessary, but whatever. This board's purple. Okay, nothing exciting there. Oh, hey, Gaku. Oh man, I gotta get out of here. I can't wait 100 days. What's work gonna say about this? I can't just take 100 days off out of nowhere. They'll fire me for sure. Oh, you have a job? What? That's hard to believe. You're saying I'm so poor I'm probably too stupid to find work? Don't look down on me, Mr. Richie Rich McRicherson. Or if you're gonna look down on me, do it by giving me money. You don't have to get so offended at everything I say. Besides, my family's not even all that rich. Not all that rich, he says. Listen, you can call yourself comfortable or middle class or whatever. It won't change the fact we live in totally different worlds. If I don't work, I don't get paid. And if I don't get paid, there's kids back home who go hungry. You support your family all on your own? What, you feeling sorry for me now? Huh? Good, you should. My regular life was hard enough already. Bringing me here on top of that is overkill. It's unfair, right? You think so too, don't you? Can't you talk to Sire and get him to send me home? There's gotta be exemptions for special family circumstances. It's the law. I should be sent home right now. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I know.
It was worth a try, right?
Uh,
But even if I am stuck here, I'm not fighting anyone. I ain't no battle maniac. I just want to get through this without getting hurt. Once Gaku gets going, he just keeps working himself up more and more. I should probably leave him to tire himself out. Into this bathroom. Someone is controlling you. But, you know, whatever. The war room. Sirei. Should I save this for last?
huh?
Oh, that's a new sprite. What's the smaller computer here for? Does it do anything special? That contains electronic copies of the manuals for different equipment and facilities around the school. It's so convenient to have it all in one place, don't you think?
Yeah.
This stuff can get pretty technical, though. You might want to get one of your smarter friends to explain it to you.
Hey!
Monitor. That's a large monitor. Did it show our battle yesterday? Machine gun. Is this a surveillance camera? More importantly, what's that attached to it? Machine gun? What's something like that doing here? Oh, don't mind that. It's just a little automated security blaster. We need something to defend this defense system, you know? I wouldn't want any of you damaging this equipment in a moment of youthful high spirits. Okay, well, I mean, oh, it won't let me leave. That's unfortunate. What's this machine here? It looks important. That controls the school's central defense system. It's the core of the entire Last Defense Academy experience.
Yeah.
Without this, there's no early warning system, no defensive barrier, no automatic battle prep, no nothing.
Oh.
It controls battle functions like defense mode and radar, along with more everyday stuff like electricity and water supply. It's a true supercomputer that keeps all aspects of this school up and running without any need for extra engineers or maintenance staff. It's all completely automatic, huh? Whoa, I can tell what you're thinking. It's all automatic. What do we need Sirei for? But my role here is just as important as the computers. No one can motivate you or affect your morale like I can. He's right about that, but not in the way he thinks. And Sirei. Hey there, Sumino. How's your explanation of the exploration of the campus going? If you need help or advice with anything, feel free to let me know.
Yeah.
Don't think of me as your commanding officer. Think of me as your friend. A friend who commands respect and dictates your every move, but in a fun way. He's got some nerve acting friendly after forcing us into this messed up situation. Whose side is he on, anyway? Does he care about saving humanity like he says? Does he have some kind of ulterior motive?
Aha.
Oh, did you come here for another explanation of what your hemo-anima can do? His power is the key to your success and survival here at the Academy. It's worth your while to have a firm grasp on the basics. Sure? The hematomorphic infusion blades you all carry, infusers for short, are the pinnacle of human achievement and ingenuity. When you stab it into your heart, miraculous power flows into your body, transforming your regular old blood into superhuman hemo-anima. By harnessing that power and shaping it into physical form, you all gain access to your class armor and class weapons. A class weapon is a manifestation of your own innate strengths. Each one is just as unique as you are. Activating your hemo-anima for the first time should also have unlocked your specialist skills. These are additional abilities with a wide array of applications. Learning to use them strategically will make you better fighters than ever. Okay, but how does it do all that? What's the actual process behind? Don't get so hung up on details. Surrender to the heat of battle, yell, I am thou, or ora ora ora, or something, and just go with it. So like Persona and I think JoJo.
Yeah.
And that's the end of my totally comprehensive explanation. If there's anything else you don't understand, you should probably resign yourself to remain ignorant. But if this power is so miraculous or whatever, why give it to regular students like us? Why were we chosen? All we made clear when you convinced the whole group to join the fight, but not before. Guess I should have seen that coming.
Aha.
One more thing. While you're here, want me to go over the Undying Flames again. That wall of fire outside protects the school from a lot of threats, but it'll hurt you just as bad if you get too close. Sure. True to their name, the Undying Flames never run out of fuel and can't be smothered or extinguished by ordinary means. However, the flames only affect organic matter. They don't damage the surrounding buildings, rocks, or anything like that. If you and your friends were to drive a car through it, it'd only be the people on the inside that would get burned to a crisp. They ignore regular physics and run on their own rules. Are they magic or something? The Undying Flame Barrier has a radius of a little over half a mile, with the Academy at the very center. The wall itself is 30 feet thick, blocking out even the most powerful of invaders. Or at least, that was the case. More recently, the enemy has developed a special means of getting through. Lucky for us, the flames can sense them coming and automatically shift the school into defense mode when they do. At the same time, an alarm is set off to let all of you know it's time for battle. So when the alarm goes off, the enemy's already on their way. The invaders always leave a day or two between attacks. It's my guess that their means of getting through the flames takes time to prepare or recharge. We haven't been able to deduce any consistent patterns, though. You should assume the next attack could come at any time. One more thing. The wall only goes so high, but there's no danger of anything flying in. If the flames sense something trying to pass over them, they'll form a fiery hand and drag the intruder right back down again. The undying flames act with a will of their own to keep this school safe. Add that to your list of things to be grateful for. I could ask any number of questions right now, but I doubt I'd get any answers. I've got no choice but to accept that this is the way things are now. Technically, the fiery hand has limited range too, so coming in from space might be possible.
Hey.
Well, so long as the enemy doesn't think of that, we should be fine. Alright, you've made it very clear how well defended this place is. What I really want to know is, what's it all for? What are we protecting here? Told you before, didn't I? You'll learn that once you get the non-fighters to start fighting. Boo. I shouldn't have gone in yet, just in case someone was like in the hallways. This must be the infirmary. But when I think infirmary, this definitely isn't the kind of room that comes to mind. Although I guess that could apply to any part of the school. There's no need to move around now. Yeah, it won't let me leave. I made a mistake. There's an instruction manual here. It describes how the corpse recovery drones and Revive-O-Matic work. It says the drones are only effective on school grounds. They can't recover bodies outside the wall of fire. Also, the bodies still have to be fresh, in other words, recently dead, for the Revive-O-Matic to work on them. From the sound of it, if someone died outside the wall, by the time we got them back, it'd be too late. I know you've already made your thoughts on this clear, but are you sure you don't want to fight alongside the rest of us? Huh? No. Absolutely not. Just thinking about it makes me feel like I'm gonna barf. What's wrong? Let's just say I'm not suited for combat, like on a physiological level. Sorry. Physiological? What's she even talking about? Does this have something to do with how she always starts looking queasy when we talk about fighting? Revive-O-Matic. Takumi, wait! Don't touch that! Huh? Why not? Look up there. There's a surveillance camera with a machine gun mounted to it, keeping watch over that equipment. A machine gun? What's something like that doing here? I don't know, but be careful. Try not to do anything that might set it off. Right. This machine. It's the same flying coffin that rescued Darami from the battlefield. Siri called it a corpse recovery something. When a member of the Special Defense Unit dies in action, the corpse recovery drone will automatically retrieve their body. That's what the manual says anyway. It's all completely automatic, huh? Seems like it. When the school's defense system detects one of us has died. Wow, it sounds so creepy saying that out loud. Anyway, when that happens, it launches a drone to find the body and bring it back to the infirmary. And once it gets here, you see that big machine over there? According to this, it's called the Revive-O-Matic. It's got data on all of us, right down to our genetic code. It cross-references those records to figure out who's in the pod. From there, it uses some kind of ultra-complicated process to reconstruct the body back to its original state, and then we're alive again, just like that. Why does it have to verify who the victim is first, though? Maybe so our enemies can't use the machine if it falls into their hands? Tsubasa really gets a chance to show her serious side when machines are involved. This sure is amazing tech. I still can't figure out the exact mechanism it uses to instill life back into the body. I'm not satisfied writing it off as just the hemoanima did it. That makes it sound more like magic than real technology. While we're on the subject, hemoanima itself is pretty fishy. It's supposed to infuse our blood with a special power, right? But how does it do that exactly? Maybe we'll find out more about it someday. Not unless me and the other holdouts agree to fight, too. Sorry, but there's no way that's happening. Seriously, who was in charge of picking the members of this unit? What kind of criteria did they use to fix on us? Something tells me the only way to find out is to keep fighting. We just keep going in circles here. Ding dong, bing bong!
Hey there, troops! How's your tour of the campus going?
Oh my god, he has like, it's not Monomy on the mug, but a white mono bear basically.
I figure it's about time you met back up and compared notes. Report to the cafeteria immediately!
I'm not too crazy about dropping everything to do what he says, but I've pretty much finished looking around anyway. Guess I'll head back to the cafeteria. I really hope I didn't miss anybody in the hallway. So what is this sprite? So what did you think? Have you fallen in love with the place yet? Is it so wonderful that you want to spend the rest of your lives here? There's no way we'd feel that good about it. Well, if you don't like it, just tough it out. 100 days isn't all that long, and there's more important things at stake than your personal comfort. Why even ask us if you're ultimately going to discount our opinions? You may have noticed some features that aren't available yet, but don't worry. It's all part of my roadmap of staggered content releases. I'll reveal more of the school's facilities little by little, so you'll always have something new to look forward to, and motivate you going forward. Be more specific. Exactly how do you intend for us to spend our time here when we're not fighting? Oh right, we are a school after all. Probably expecting some kind of curriculum and a proper schedule. But we don't have one here. Surprise! What? No schedule? Unless there's an invader attack like the one yesterday, you're free to spend your time however you see fit. So we don't gotta go to classes or nothing? Shit, man, you should've led with that. Don't tell me you're actually buying into this. It's not like we can leave. Might as well make the most of it while we're here. I think it's too early to say there's no way for us to leave. If you want to find a way out so bad, do it yourself. You're just gonna chicken out and run from the fight anyway, right? Oh. Now, settle down. I hate to see friends fighting. It's your fault we're all so on edge. You've all been raised in different environments and had different life experiences. So naturally, you all have your own values, your own priorities. Each one of you is as unique as a snowflake, and that's okay. We're all about diversity here. A little difference of opinion now and then is inevitable. Again, your fault that we even need to have this discussion. Having said all that, no matter what your feelings on the matter, all of you are going to have to fight the invaders sooner or later. Sorry if I sound like a broken record, but this war will decide the fate of humanity itself. Abstaining is not an option. While this school stands, there's still every chance of a bright future. If the school falls, so does mankind. The invaders will massacre every last one of you, and then they'll move on to your loved ones. Each one of you has something in your life worth fighting for. It only makes sense for you to work together to keep all of them safe. I can't have you wasting time or energy on pesky moral dilemmas. Clear your minds and banish all doubt from your hearts. As humanity's last line of defense against the invaders, you are about to become the very embodiment of hope. Hope? You've got to be kidding me. This is more like despair. Oh? You're forcing us to participate in this war without telling us the whole story behind it. Who knows what else you might be keeping from us? Saving humanity sounds like a worthy cause, but we've got no guarantee that's really what we'd be doing. As for the thing we're supposed to protect, if it even exists, how do we know it's not actually something even more dangerous than the invaders? Not to mention the humo-anima. You know next to nothing about this weird power, and you want us to pump our bodies full of it? Until I get some answers, I'm not believing a single word that comes out of your mouth. We've been over this before, man. You said you'd only tell us if you guys agree to fight. And I can't agree to fight until I hear the whole truth. We're going around in circles so much it's making me dizzy. Yeah, we won't make any progress like this. All right, if it's the truth you want, that's what you'll get. I'll tell you everything. You're going to tell us just like that?
No.
I never meant to keep the truth from you for all that long. I was just using it as a bargaining chip to motivate you, but it looks like that plan backfired. At this point, I can only salvage your trust in me by giving you the full story. And you'll really tell us the truth? The whole truth? Nothing but the truth, or at least I'd like to, but this isn't the kind of decision I can make on my own. Let's say we table this discussion until tomorrow. So there are more people involved in this than just you. We'll expect you to tell us about them too. I'm sure you will. I'll run it past the higher-ups. If I tell them this is the best way to get you to fight, they'll probably go for it. Although I might have to talk to you individually instead of telling everyone all at once. Well, I'll do whatever I can. Come find me in the war room tomorrow morning and I'll let you know what the brass says.
Hey.
I've got a lot to do, so I'll call it a day here. See you tomorrow, bright and early. With a cheery wave of his stubby little arm, Sirei disappeared. Well, never thought getting the truth out of him would be this easy.
But he still has to discuss it with the people in charge, right? He could come back tomorrow and say they shut the idea down. I hope you're all ready. If we learn the truth tomorrow, we'll have no more excuses to stay on the sidelines. No excuses? We'll see what happens after we hear what Sire has to say. We can all talk it out and decide what on the best course of action then. Yeah, you're right. We can't decide on anything until we know what's really going on. You're hilarious, Mr. Mariko. You clearly have no intention of fighting no matter what happens tomorrow. Shut up! I bet you don't either. With nothing more to discuss, we left the cafeteria and headed back to our rooms. Do I get free time? Tomorrow morning, Siri will tell us the whole truth. I can't even imagine what it might be. Who gathered us all here? What are we fighting for? I can only hope everything will make sense once we know that. Or is it like nighttime or something? Or an attack?
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
So there's a nighttime announcement too, just like the morning one. I thought it would be much longer. I thought it would be a much longer road to learning the truth, but hopefully by this time tomorrow, we'll know everything we need to know. It probably won't be the end of our problems, but it'll be a step forward. At any rate, there's no use worrying about it anymore today. I'll discuss it with the others once we've heard from Sire.
Huh?
For now, the only thing I can do is wait for tomorrow to come. Nothing else to do, I decided to call it a day. I got into bed and was soon fast asleep. Karuwa Kashimiya. What? Oh.
Come on. Don't cry. If you keep crying like that, your daddy will get sad too. And he won't be able to go to heaven.
We were only in kindergarten back then. Karua's dad had just died. He and Karua were driving over to her mom's research lab when it happened. The car crash that changed her life. A security alert had sounded, and suddenly people were scrambling around trying to get to the nearest shelter. Karua's dad swerved to avoid someone, and, well, the car was almost entirely destroyed. Her dad leaned over from the driver's seat to shield her from the impact right at the last second. By some miracle, he made it in time, and Karua survived. But her father wasn't so lucky. After the funeral, Karua was inconsolable. She just sat there and cried. There was nothing I could do.
My daddy's gone. I'll never see him again.
Karua? Don't cry anymore, okay? I know your daddy's gone, but I'll be your daddy from now on, so you don't have to be sad.
You're too little, Taki. You can't be a daddy.
Maybe, but I'm just glad you're okay, Karua. That your daddy protected you.
But I'm not okay. I got this big cut right across my tummy. The doctors say it's gonna leave a scar. It'll never go away.
Ooh, that's gonna be important.
Not even when I'm a grown-up.
For a character we have yet to meet.
I bet no one will want to marry a girl with a big ugly scar like this.
Then, when we grow up, I'll marry you. By then, I won't be too little anymore.
Huh?
I'll marry you someday, Karua. Then you'll never have to be alone. I'll always be there to protect you.
You'll protect me?
Yeah. Now that your daddy's gone, I'll keep you safe instead. So please, don't cry. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Karua. No matter what. I promise.
Taki. Thank you. I think I'm going to be all right now. You promised, so you gotta do it, okay?
That's right. I made a promise. A promise to protect Katawa no matter what. I'm not about to break that promise. To keep Katawa safe, I have to keep fighting. And I'll fight. I have to fight. 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 Fight, 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 fight! I jolted upright in bed, throwing off the covers in a panic. My whole body was drenched in sweat, and my heart was racing like I'd just woken up from a nightmare. No, not a nightmare. A memory. A childhood memory of Katawa and me. I'd totally forgotten about that time. Why did I dream about it all of a sudden? I wonder what Katawa's doing right now. She probably hasn't stopped worrying ever since I disappeared. That would be just like her. Come to think of it, what does everyone back in the residential complex think happened to me? Are they treating me as a missing person, or did they assume I died in that monster attack? I'll have to ask Sirei about that too.
Huh?
Sheesh, I'm wide awake now and I'm so sweaty. It's not even close to morning yet. Maybe I'll step outside for some fresh air. Sometimes I get strange feelings if I lie on the bed for too long. I'm a boy. It's natural. What? What? I got out of bed and slowly made my way toward the door. Along the way, I happened to catch a glimpse of myself in the mirror. It's me. In spite of everything, I'm still me, right? Is this an Undertale reference? It's the same face I see in the mirror every morning. But somehow, something about it seems wrong. I don't know how to describe it. It's like this reflection doesn't feel like me anymore. I wonder if this is a side effect from using chemoanima?
Who are you? I'm Takumi Sumino. Aren't I?
Oh god, what the fuck's happening? What am I doing? This is stupid. Coming back to my senses, I turned away from the mirror and walked out the door. As soon as I got outside...
Whoa.
The scene that greeted me took my breath away.
I've heard of those. They're stars, right?
The night sky far above my head was now dotted with countless glimmering pinpricks of light. The vastness, the endlessness of it all was almost terrifying. But in a way, it was beautiful too. It inspired a sense of awe in me I'd never felt before.
I wonder what Katawa would say if she saw this.
As I stood there wondering, my gaze was drawn to a different, larger light in the sky.
It looks so close. Is that another planet?
No, not a planet. A different kind of celestial body. I'm sure I read about it once. A big chunk of rock orbiting the Earth, visible to the naked eye. What was it called again? It's on the tip of my tongue. Is that... Blech? Huh? All of a sudden, I felt like I wasn't alone. I spun around to see who was there. What? Who? You're on fire! No, not quite. It wasn't a person. More like a burning, flickering apparition in the shape of a young man. A fire with a mind of its own. Not just any fire, either. They were undying flames.
What the? Huh?
Wait, its mouth is moving. Is it talking? I can't hear a thing, though.
What is it? What are you trying to tell me?
Is this a previous member of the Special Defense Unit? Now they look sad. The thing seemed to hear me okay, but my question seemed to upset it. A look of profound sorrow passed over its fiery features. What? The next moment, it disappeared into thin air. I'm assuming that's a previous member of the Special Defense Unit. That would answer a lot of my questions. Or, not a lot. It would answer how they were defending the Academy before all of us, though. Huh? What just happened? What was that? Don't tell me. Is that a ghost? Ghost or not, it had definitely been trying to communicate with me. What was it trying to say? And why? Vainly trying to comprehend what I'd seen and what it all meant, I just stood there, dumbfounded. It was a while before I could even bring myself to move from that spot. In the end, I didn't get a wink of sleep the rest of the night. I just sat in bed waiting for the morning announcement.